Down South Slangin mixtape series. Let's go back to the beginning. What was your very first mixtape release?
It was called Ghetto Gangsters.
Talk about that.
It was called Ghetto Gangsters.
This before Down South Slangin?
This is before Down South Slangin. Right. It's called Ghetto Gangsters Volume 1. Had Scarface hanging over the balcony with the gun. Right. When he was like, no, this is after he says, say hello to my little friend. He says, say hello to my little friend and shoot the door down. But this is when he's over the balcony about to get killed and he's just wetting up everybody. But it was dope as hell. I had a dope cover on it. Like I said, it flew off the shelf. Off the shelf. And it was a mixture of East Coast music, West Coast music, and down South music. And I think I probably got to like Ghetto Gangsters Volume 8 or 9. And then I started learning about branding, right? And I started listening to the people who came into the record store. They was like, I want somewhere all South. I don't want to hear no Fat Joe on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I had people from up north who would say the same thing. God damn, oh man, fuck Ludacris, bro. I don't want to hear no goddamn Ludacris, bro. I want to hear some Trick Daddy, bro. Like, you got no MOP? You know, like so now I'm taking it all in. Okay, well, let me separate the series. So I retired Ghetto Gangsters, and I had Down South Slangin and East Coast Bangin'. A lot of people don't know I had the East Coast.
Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah, never knew that. I had Down South Slangin', I had East Coast Bangin'. Down South Slangin' was named after the old Master P and Fiend record. You remember that one? Master P, Fiend, and UGK. Yeah, we down South Slangin', rolling with them hustlers, trying to get rid of all you haters and you busters. Yeah. That was my favorite song. I used to listen to it on repeat every day. Still listen to it on repeat sometimes. Just let it roll, you know what I'm saying? But that was my favorite song, so I took that, came up with Down South Slangin', had to have an East Coast one, the East Coast Bangin'. Down South Slangin' was selling 20 times as much as the East Coast. So I just eventually phased that out. It wasn't worth the headache. It wasn't worth the time. If I press up 10,000 Down South Slangins, you know, and those all go and people are asking for more, and I pressed up 1,000 East Coast Bangins, but I only sold 300. I'm sitting on 700 CDs that I could have used for Down South Slangin', so now I'm over here looking at my profits, you know, being eaten up by a mixtape series that just wasn't working.
Yes.